Professor Samuel Annim made the remarks on the need for data on Ghana's food stock during his inaugural lecture at the University of Cape Coast. In his presentation, Professor Annim argued that the disparity in price levels at various markets in 2018 was normal. The observed disparity during periods of volatility, like at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as during the current Russia-Ukraine war, however, was high. In his opinion, seeing how food inflation drives the national inflation rate in Ghana, available data on excess grains, for example, in the system, would have enabled stakeholders to release such excess food onto the market where there is a shortage or a hike in prices to stabilize such prices and inflation in general. Here is Professor Annim speaking on the need for data on stock of food items to be collected and for other supply-side issues impacting the price of food in the country to be dealt with.
So during the last release, I said that if you want to resolve the inflation rate in Ghana, it's not a monetary policy argument. And thankfully, the Bank of Ghana, the governor of the central bank, did indicate that we should begin to think about the supply side. Data on stocks of grains is yet to be compiled. But it is necessary because, as I indicated, food contributes 50% of our overall inflation. The human factor in the variations in our prices during economic turmoils are pretty significant. 2018, nothing was happening. You see the stability in prices across the 54 outlets. During the COVID-19 pandemic, you see the variations, and during the Russia invasion of Ukraine, you see stark variations across the 54 markets, with some outlets selling a 5 kg of imported rice, specifically Gino rice, over 108 Ghana cedis. I took the pain to check just last week, and it's just 63 Ghana cedis somewhere in Accra. So we look at the numbers and we say that what you need to think about is what are the hoarding effects, what are the transportational effects, and I say strongly that stocks of grains is not about production. The data that we are not collecting is the stock-to-use ratio.
Professor Annim further charged stakeholders within the economics and agriculture space in Ghana to help with the development of a framework that will enable data to be collected on food stock in the country.
For thinking about stocks of grains, the academic world has not done it because the data producers, including GSS, Ministry of Food and Agriculture, have not produced that data. And I use this platform to challenge all of us, especially those of us in economics and within the School of Agric, to take this up, develop that template based on these factors that I've put there: the public-private sector, the geographical disaggregation, and the actor disaggregation. That framework is needed to do it. Don't get confused with buffer stock and safety stock. That is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about here is data on our stock-to-use ratio, where they are and how we can minimize price variations.